Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome, Tarot Ohana, to Empress Moon Tarot 777. My name is Ocean, and I'd like to welcome you if this is your first time to the channel. Up here on the channel, we talk about tarot, astrology, soulmates, twin flames, star seeds, light workers, shadow work, energy work, a variety of topics. Would hate for you to miss out on a transmission. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so that you can stay connected and you'll always know when I upload something new. For those of you that just found me and those of you that have been with me for a long while, I am so excited about the fact that the 7th year anniversary of the channel was last week and that we are doing comments in each video. A very lucky commenter gets one tarot card reading at the end of the reading. So I've already used the random comment picker to select tonight's winner, and she will be up here soon. So keep an eye out for that. That will be coming up at the end of our reading. We're doing a love reading today. If I have time, I'm also going to do career this weekend, but I don't know if I'll have time. It's highly unlikely, but I'm going to try. Let's see. Okay. All right, my darlings, let's see what we have for you, Aries. We're going to take one card from Ravens and Roses. It's a new deck bought for me by my friend Mumtaz, and she's new to the channel, and she knows how much I love crows and ravens. So look at this. We have the Ascension card. Oh my. Okay, so this says, your spirits are joined on a higher level. I love this. This is a card indicating that we are looking at some sort of divine union. Possibly twin flame, doesn't necessarily have to be. It could be like a higher level soulmate. We're going to use my legendary Mystic Tarot today. Let's see what we've got. All right, the 8 of Wands, 7 of Wands, 6 of Coins, 2 of Wands, the Devil, the Tower. Okay. The Fool, 2 of Swords, 10 of Swords. Oh my. Okay. And the 10 of Cups. Okay, so your outcome's the 10 of Cups. That's good. That's fantastic. We love that, right? Like, bring the 10 of Cups all day, baby. All day. However, it's going to take you a while to get there. I'm just going to note, Aries, you guys are definitely, we see you're already joined. This could be a spiritual marriage, right? Like on another plane in another parallel universe, the two of you are already married, right? You're already together on another plane. Now, we're going to talk about what we see to get you there, okay? We have judgment. It's possible one of you may need to forgive the other, or you may need to forgive yourself for something that has happened between the two of you. When we have the judgment card ultimately is a card of forgiveness, but it's also a card of needing to make a decision. It's a card of coming back into union. It's also a card of ascension, literally. You know, we see them pulling him up into the heavens here, right? So it is also a card of ascension. It's possible that one of the two of you or both of you may be going through a spiritual awakening right now. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice. Bear with me one moment. Sorry about that. All right. So right now, the two of you could be going through a spiritual awakening. I see that's highly likely. And the reason I say that is because the mutual challenge that you both are going through is the 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords could be you overthinking this whole connection between the two of you, or that both of you are going through so many difficulties, so many trials right now, that it's hard for you to even focus on each other in the 3D plane, but on a 5D level, you guys are like, you know, tied at the hip, so to speak. And so we see this essence of both of you undergoing a lot of trials, a lot of difficulties, a lot of struggles. It may be weighing you both down. Now, on their side, their greatest challenge is trying to make a decision about this connection. So we see them not being able to figure out what to do from here. And by what to do, this is the interesting part. So I don't know if you can hear that. Cars racing outside. It happens all the time, every weekend. Yep, there they go. It's going to get loud. It's going to get really loud. So you might not hear it because I have an incredible microphone. And if you don't hear it, I will speak a whole entire video on this microphone one day. One day I will talk about this microphone if you guys don't hear them racing outside. But man, they're loud. So the Seven of Wands here, this is on the mind space. This is them kind of holding back. It's like they either think you're holding back when it comes to communication, or they're just kind of remaining quiet, because we see you have this desire to communicate with them, right? With the Eight of Wands. It's like you have desire for there to be movement, for there to be communication, for them to put in effort. And they're going, whoa, wait a minute, I got to stand my ground. I'm not feeling too comfortable about all this communication. It's a little bit too much for me. That means I have to open up. I don't know what I want yet, blah, blah, blah. So they're kind of getting in their own way with regards to communication, whereas oftentimes communication resolves all of those questions, all of those worries, right? But we do see you desiring a lot of movement from them. Now, alternatively, if you find that you're the one that's saying, whoa, this person communicates way too much, I just need them to slow down a little bit, then feel free to swap sides, okay? Now, on your side, we have the challenge is the Fool. The challenge is actually coming to a point of taking this leap of faith towards this person. And maybe because they're holding back, maybe the fact that they're holding back is making you go, well, are they even interested? You know, is there really a connection here? You may be second guessing, wondering, you know, what do they really want? Because they're not taking the kind of action like I would, kind of thing, you know? It's interesting because the heart wants what the heart wants, right? So the heart is looking towards the future with you, but yet they don't know what to do about that. It's very possible this person may not have felt this way about anybody before. And now they're going, oh gosh, well, you know, how do I make that long-term future potential happen here? So this is them trying to figure out, oh, okay, well, what action do I take? What action do I take? All you really want is for them to give equal effort, right? If you do something, they do something. If you express yourself, they express themselves. So you want to see equal effort being placed by this person. That's all you need. Equal effort. Equal effort when it comes to love. You have a cautionary tale coming up because in your actions, you have the devil. Be very aware that you may say something or do something that could interfere with this possible connection. So just note that the devil can also be pure lust. Like maybe you just really have the hots for this person and you really just wish you guys could get it on, see how that goes. You know, it's very possible, Aries, that maybe that's what the devil is representing. The devil can also be representing you know, when fears and worries of our own making kind of put us in this bondage of not being able to move forward. And so we then choose to focus on things that distract us, you know, like drinking or drugs or, you know, gambling or, you know, binge watching your favorite soap opera, you know, I mean, it could be any number of things, but something to distract you from this person and becoming obsessed with whatever that is. So the devil showing up is kind of a cautionary tale that, hey, you know, you might want to be cautious of that energy going forward. Now, interesting, in their actions, we have the Tower. So the Tower in their actions says they're going to do something to surprise you. They want to surprise you. And it looks like that's why they're trying to figure out what do they do. Now, surprise you could be, hey, let's plan a date, and they pack a little picnic lunch, you know, and take you to a really cute park, and you've got this really nice, it might not be your idea of a surprise, but it might be their idea of a surprise, you know. Or surprise you might be, you know, they're going to call you because they want to take you out to dinner and they really want to see you. And to them, that might be a really big deal. But to you, it's like, well, I went to dinner with my girlfriends yesterday. You know, it's not that big of a deal. So, you know, whatever this person does decide, maybe they make you sandwiches, you know, and, you know, you all go out to a park or something, go for a walk, go for a hike, who knows? But whatever this person is doing, they're doing it with love because it's coming from the heart space, Two of Wands, heart space, right? So they want to surprise you from the heart, but it might be a little gesture or it could be a large gesture, depending on where in this connection the two of you are. So I'd give them a little bit of slack if they kind of come through and it seems like they're coming through with something really, really lame because it doesn't meet with your standard of, you know, a date or your idea of what would be fun. Just know that whatever they're choosing is because they think it would be fun for you. And so maybe the two of you just need to explore something together, because new experiences together can often bring togetherness and closeness. Ultimately, I do see the two of you eventually moving towards this energy, as long as you don't let anything get in the way, as long as you both continue to put in equal effort and communicate. So it looks really good. 10 of Cups, absolutely beautiful. Emotional contentment, love, a lot of love here on both sides. And it's growing, it's rising, Ascension. All right, my darlings. That looks absolutely fantastic. Now for our commenter, I just absolutely love this name. So once again, if you need a personal reading, visit oceanmoonflower.com, all that good stuff. Our commenter that won, I was delighted because this is like the coolest YouTube channel name, right? Like the coolest YouTuber name. So give it up for Nisha, 9 stars. Like, how cool is that? And look at her beautiful picture. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. All right, my dear, let's see what your spirit guides want you to know from the tarot. Congratulations on having your comments selected by the random comment picker. All right. We used the same random comment picker that we used during the 7th anniversary stream. All right, what message do you have for Nisha, 9 stars, please, spirits? What message do you have for Nisha, 9 stars? Ooh. Okay. 6 of Swords in the reverse. First of all, when the 6 of Swords comes up, usually you're moving towards calmer waters, right? So having left a difficulty, you're navigating, you know, the thoughts and the difficulties and the situations in your mind to get to the other side, right? And on the other side is usually peace, contentment, new life, that sort of thing. In this particular deck, she's having to navigate through all of this to move forward in life. Now, this coming up in the reverse could be giving you a couple messages. Nisha, if you've been thinking about leaving a long-term relationship, this card would suggest not to do so just yet. That there may be more there worth saving, right? Not to move on from this just yet. If you've been thinking about leaving a job, not to leave just yet. There's some particular reason why it's not yet, right? Like if it were this way, it'd be like, hell, move the heck on, sister, you know, like, you know, keep going. But this is saying, whoa, wait a minute, put on the brakes. It's not quite time to leave just yet. So there may be some unfinished business that needs to be taken care of in whatever situation it is that you may be contemplating leaving behind. Now, that could be leaving behind, you know, maybe you were going to give up on somebody, and this is saying, no, don't give up on them just yet. Maybe you were going to, consider starting a new business and leaving where you are. They're saying, well, no, not just yet, right? Not just yet. So it would be important to try to figure out why not yet. It could be that spirit is needing to illuminate that navigating these difficult waters of these difficult thoughts may not be what they want you to do. Maybe they want you to heal these dark wounds and let them go first, to make sure that as you leave, you're making a clean move forward and that there will not be any obstacles in your path. So it could be because there needs to be the removal of the obstacles so that when you are able to move on, you're not having to worry about the obstacles ahead. So there may be a need for planning, a need for preparation before you make that move. There may be a need for more research, gaining some wisdom in some area before you make that move. There may be something still worth holding on to. So this is a very strong message. It's a very quick message, but it's a very strong message. If this has not yet occurred to you, it may in the very near future. And so Spirit is saying, hold up, because something needs to be dealt with first. All right. So that's the message I have for you, Nisha 9 stars. Thank you for being a part of the soul family up here on Empress Moon Tarot. I truly appreciate you commenting. And for all of you, if you'd like to be considered for the next selection for our comment winner of the 1-card tarot reading, please be sure to comment down below. And you might want to do it right away because I'm going to be taking a reading for you on Monday. So chop chop, comment down below so that you can be included. As always, my darlings, love and light to you. Mahalo, nui loa, and be sure to check out oceanmoonflower.com if you need a personal reading. Check out the 3 membership tiers, and I think that's about it on announcements. Love and light, darlings. Kiss, kiss. Ta-ta for now.